You're not just a realtor, you're the CEO of your brand, and it's time to start behaving like one. Hiring the wrong virtual assistant will cost you time, energy, and momentum. Trust me, I've seen it happen. But when you hire the right virtual assistant, it's game changing. In this video, I'm giving you my exact interview process I used to interview my virtual assistant. The same process that's helped me stay consistent on social media, follow up with leads, and buy back over 20 hours of my week in my business. Stick around to the end because if you want to shortcut this and get my entire system, I'll show you how partnering with me gets you access to Delegate and Dominate, where I coach through hiring, training, and scaling with a virtual assistant the right way. Most agents skip straight to, can you edit reels and how much do you charge? But here's the thing, you're not just hiring a task doer. You're hiring a team member who's helping you run your brand. If you want a task-based editor, you can look on Fiverr or Upwork, but this video is for agents who want to scale and add one of the most important team members to their team. Someone who can mimic your brand perfectly. This takes a special trained person to get the job done. If you don't screen properly, you'll end up with someone who looks good on paper, but doesn't understand your brand, your audience, or your energy, and things that you believe in, or even who you really are. So let's fix that. I'm going to show you exactly what I did, step by step, to find the right person and build a strong, solid working relationship that actually lasts. What made my post stand out was this. I was crystal clear about what I needed: social media editing, scheduling, content research, social media management, engaging with my followers, and basic CRM help. And I made sure they knew I was looking for someone who could grow with my brand, someone who wants to be here for the long run. Don't just list tasks. Describe your mission and what success looks like for this role, the skills and qualifications it's going to take to fulfill this role as well. I know this seems like a lot, but if you think about a big company, they're hiring for quality. So whatever it takes is what we're gonna do. So I reviewed all the applications and I narrowed it down to 14 people who had experience doing exactly what I needed done. I sent them an email inviting them to schedule an interview, and for a week I blocked off a few hours a day to fit in these interviews. I didn't have time to keep prolonging it. I provided my availability and that was it. But here's where most people stop, and where I separated the real contenders. In that same email, I gave them homework. Yes, I wanted to see how proactive they are and if they will do what it takes to get the job done. I asked for 3 things. I asked for them to Google me before the interview to give me 3 tips to improve my social media and my brand. This way, they are researching me, getting to know who I am and what I do. They had to also share what they learned about my brand, my voice, and how I show up online. I also had them complete a DISC personality assessment and to email me their results the day before their interview. I don't need someone like me. I need someone who can make my weaknesses stronger. I also asked for sample video edits or content that they'd done for other clients. It was a plus if I liked their style of editing. These extra step filters out people who aren't serious, and it highlights the ones who take the initiative. During the interviews, I didn't just ask skill-based questions, I asked alignment questions as well. Here's what I focused on. What did you learn about my brand and how I show up? What did you like about the way that I market myself? How do you prefer to receive feedback? What does a successful virtual and client relationship look like to you? What does your DISC profile and how does it show up in your work style? Pretty much having them explain their work ethic. This wasn't just about finding someone who could edit. It was about finding someone who could match my energy, fit my workflow, and respect how I move. And that's why it works, because we built the relationship on trust, clarity, and alignment from day one. I also asked them to tell me about themselves, their family, their hobbies, and I need someone who understands and can relate to me. Something I realized is that nobody really talks about how important it is to go over time zones and if they are flexible with hours. Another big one is if their English is understandable. They have to be able to write clear English as well. I had a few interviews that I couldn't really make out the words that they were saying due to their accent, and there's nothing against anyone. It's important though that you can communicate and understand your assistant. They knew from the jump that I meant business and that I was very intentional with what I said and planning out the interview process for success. Most agents rush into the hiring process and end up in a churn. I went deep, and because of that, my VA doesn't just check boxes, she runs systems I no longer have to touch or be present for. She manages my content calendar, researches what is trending, sends me what to film, edits it, optimizes, schedules it, and follows up on messages that I miss. I don't babysit, I lead. That's the difference when you hire like a CEO. There had to have been like 10 candidates that were weeded out of the interview process due to not following directions or not being prepared to the interview. So if you're done with survival mode and ready to step into the CEO era, it all starts with the right mindset shift. When you partner with me at EXP and the Wolfpack, you'll get free access to Mike Sherrard's Social Agent Academy. It's a proven step-by-step program that teaches you how to position yourself online, convert leads with video, and create a system that attracts clients on autopilot. Mike's system covers everything from Instagram and YouTube to CRM automations, AI, and ad strategies. But here's where it gets real special. When you join with me, you also get instant access to my own course, Delegate and Dominate, absolutely free. This isn't just fluff, it's a tactical blueprint for hiring, training, and scaling your virtual assistant efficiently. I built it based on my exact success path, and your access is included when you team up with me. I can also provide you with a few virtual assistants that you can interview that are trained by my virtual assistant. This is exclusive for agents who partner with me. So you're getting two powerful systems for the price of one. One that builds your brand and your lead system, and one that builds your back end with real virtual assistant support and structure. And if you don't want to partner with me at EXP yet, you can still access Social Agent Academy or Delegate and Dominate on their own, and the links are in the description. You're not just a realtor, you're the CEO of your brand, and it's time to start behaving like one. Click one of the links below to learn more, or slide into my DMs on Instagram if you want to chat. I've been there in the same spot that you're in right now, so let me help you scale with confidence.